Oh yeah. When you wish upon a dream. Oh, hey guys. Okay, listen. I absolutely love music, and tonight we will be at the Immokalee Casino tonight and tomorrow night. My band Yaya Diamond and the Dream Chasers. We will be performing tonight and tomorrow night at the Immokalee Casino in Naples, Florida. Immokalee, Naples, Florida, from 8 to midnight. So, and I'm getting ready. So, but I am so excited, and I need better ear thingies because they're always like coming up, or I have to figure out something to hold them down. That way they don't come out. Um, this is going to be an amazing show. First of all, we always go over, uh, Absumo. I always do that because I'm always looking into now. Again, this is something that I literally do every morning. Again, you're joining me. My name is Yaya Diamond. I am a TV show host. I am a podcaster, a singer, entertainer. I am a business owner, entrepreneur, and as of a few days ago, I am the CEO of DuPont Network. And I want to show you, it is such a great network. Why is this popping out? It is such a great network. Um, and I am just so very excited about this whole thing. Oh my gosh. So let me go back into my notes here. Where is it? All right. So this is the DuPont network. I think
Yaya.
hold on a second. Okay, the DuPont network is going to be this screen saver that I have going on right here. Let me take myself out. So DuPont now is one of the it's just one of the things that I am a CEO over. I'm also over a few different things. So next year I will be presenting what DuPont is, how DuPont can help you gain recognition. We are looking for new content. There are new things coming up on the way and on the horizon. And I was honored to be asked by the owner of DuPont if I would step in as CEO. No, I did not put in that job. I have been visioning this for 2 years, and that's where the law of attraction comes in for me. It was a goal of mine to be a CEO of a company that needed someone like me. And before the beginning of the year, here it is. I am so very excited. Oh, I didn't even check to see. So let me check real quick on a different. Okay, yes, so it's working. All right, so I was very honored to be approached by DuPont Network's CEO, who is currently now moving forward, and I am taking over the CEO position of DuPont Network. Um, I'm just excited because it was something that I've been visioning. It's something that I've been prying for. It's something I've been working very hard towards. And I've been envisioning myself as a CEO of an already FCC approved network. And that is exactly what DuPont Network is. It's an FCC regulated network. It's on the regular TV station 28.2 in Atlanta, Georgia, with over 4 million people watching currently. I'm there as the CEO to actually take over the day-to-day business from the owner because he has other companies he wants to focus on. And so that's why I'm so very excited. So law of attraction for beginners. I'm going to tell you right now, when I began to actually go towards and focus on the positive, what I wanted, what I needed as a person, what I envisioned myself doing and being, it's been 2 years. But I never stopped doing that. I never stopped envisioning myself in that position. And it wasn't, I'm already a CEO of my own company. Yeah, that's great. I made that company, but I was really envisioning myself as a CEO of an already established company. Now I am, and I envision myself turning that company into a multi-million and even billion-dollar company. And that's going to be my next thing. I've already seen it. I've already have plans written down and done as if I was in it already. I was envisioning that I was there, I was doing the job. What did I need to do for that to make it the way I saw it, to be an asset to the company and to turn a company from a lower statue to a higher statue. And I had already been nah, I've already been uh envisioning that from the get go. It's been 2 years. So before we get started, though, it is awesome sauce. I think what I'm going to do is put awesome sauce all around it, though. I think these cups, these are going to be, because it just says awesome sauce on one side right there. And I think I want it everywhere. So I think I'm going to redo this cup because this is my cup. And you can get this on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Mm, sorry, that was good water. I drink water every morning. Okay, so and I'm also trying out a new product. It's collagen sea moss, burdock root, and bladder whack. It's supposed to be really good. So I'm trying out this new product too, and it's called Collagen Mojo. It's got collagen in it, so it's supposed to be really good. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm trying it out twice a day because, why not? All right, so let's go ahead and go into our morning routine, which is going to be AppSumo. I need to see, the things that I don't want to miss anything, and I don't really need anything. So if you go to sheaffiliate.com, that's SHE affiliate, AFFILIATE.com, SHE affiliate.com, you will see, or scan the QR code that's in the top corner. You will see the AppSumo, what I'm seeing today. All right, so the tab for AppSumo is opened, and the last program that I did get was Partnero. It is an affiliate program. Basically, you can have your own affiliate program for people who want to help sell your merchandise, and they get a piece of the pie. I absolutely love it because I'm willing to give up all of the phone calls and all of that work to gain someone who can take it over for me, because I'm gonna need it because I'm over DuPont. So I'm definitely gonna need that. And you know what? I envision myself having that because I am definitely looking forward in 2024 to being the CEO of a already FCC network. And I'm excited about it. So, but I wanted to go over a couple of different things that I have here. So, we talked about we we did talk about Freed Camp. Freed Camp is no longer there. They do not have the program anymore. It has sunrised, and so you can get Freed Camp for free, and you can try it out on timemanagement.freedcamp.com, timemanagement.freedcamp.com, and that will also be on the new page for She Affiliate soon. But and if they bring it back, great. If they don't, that's great too. And Broad Camp is, I'm sorry, Broad Mix is gone as well. In a couple of out, what is that? In 3 days. So in 3 days, the mind mapping program that I have been using religiously, okay, is about to sunset as well. I'm sorry, not 3 days, 8 days, and it is $49. It's gone up $20, guys. So if you're gonna get it now. I also have I'm looking here to see if there is anything else that I use. Um, I've reviewed favorite customer favorites. There's a lot of different things here, and I don't think that I need these things. The biggest thing that I look at is the AIs that they have, and because the AIs are so really good, I really do this. Okay, so I do have kites. Kites is a great program for apps, so mobile apps, and you can build your own mobile app with kites. It's really cheap. The cheapest version of kites is $19. It's like $19. You can have your own app. I'm going to go ahead and play the video in a second, but the app I believe I have is going to be I don't even know which one I have. I don't know if I have 50 published kites, 100,000 total kites a month, or unlimited. I don't know which one I have. Um, but I don't think it matters because you can have 20 with $19. 20 published kites with $19. Okay. So let's go up. If you want 20 apps, 20 published apps for 19 bucks, this is going to be the best right here. And we're going to go ahead and play this.
If you're trying to build microsites for mobile, you can't be shallow. In other words, you can't just focus on pretty design. You need to think about functionality too. Otherwise, users will move right along to whoever's more engaging, aka whoever cares more about good UX than good looks. Luckily for you, I'm about to show you something that looks like an app, feels like social media, and comes with all the freedom of a website. What's good, Sumolings? I'm Jay with AppSumo, the #1 digital marketplace for marketers and entrepreneurs. Today we're looking at Kites, the microsite builder that creates mobile-first interactive experiences without any coding. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got new deals coming out every week, so stay tuned. All right, let's create a kite. First of all, very fun to say. Second of all, you can choose from hundreds of templates to get started. You'll see pretty quickly these templates aren't just pretty designs. That's because Kites is all about functionality. Whether you're creating payment pages, surveys, or link in bios, Kites has the perfect template. And here's how easy it is to edit them. Kites are made of slides like this, so you can edit elements using drag and drop or slider scales, which means the buttons, text, media, design, and layout are in your control. The whole kite and caboodle. And if you really want to spice things up, add some animation like this. Ooh, that's fun. And just remember, with Kites, you're one click away from adding advanced functionality, like making all your buttons and CTAs clickable. Want to throw in a pop-up? Buttons to toggle back and forth between slides? How about allowing users to make phone calls, send emails, or add calendar events? Even if your design is from Canva or Photoshop, you'll be able to add whatever functionality you need. And Kite's preview feature will make sure you're creating the best user experience. Once it's good to go, you can easily share it via QR code on social media or through platforms like WhatsApp. You better believe every single data point is being tracked for you. Best of all, this tool is built with 0 cookies. So the only cookies you need to worry about are Girl Scout cookies. Seriously, does anybody know where to buy Thin Mints right now? So let's say you want to create interactive catalogs, menus for restaurants, or high quality interactions with customers. Or maybe you want to collect payments or share interactive surveys. Either way, you're going to need to use Kites to get the job done. So click the link below to bag this lifetime deal today.
Cool. Kites is a great deal at $19. You get something that looks like an app that you can literally send out to your customers. A lot of people use WhatsApp because it is a app that you can literally kind of use in privacy, and it's encrypted. So this will be great to send across your WhatsApp as well as on your website and things like that. It is interactive. It's $19. Okay. I mean, that's like 20 bucks. All right. So to me, that's worth every penny. And it makes me happy. It makes me very happy. Okay. So now that we've done that and we've gotten our daily AppSumo, I am very excited about that. We're gonna be talking about, you know, the law of attraction for beginners. We're going to go over that real quick. I think, I've demystified it all week long. So if you've missed of our, um, any of the shows, please don't hesitate to go to our YouTube channel, which we don't have as a QR code. Why don't we have it as a QR code? I'm going to make a QR code for that. But let me go ahead and put that in the description below. So it's youtube.com/Dream Chasers Radio. We always have a dream that we're chasing after. And when we finish chasing after one dream, we go after another. We're always going after something, after a goal. And that's why this is called Dream Chasers Radio. I'm going to go ahead and make a QR code real quick for Dream Chasers Radio so that you can um, see. Give me 1 second. So the QR code for Dream Chasers Radio is going to be here, our YouTube channel. If you're not watching on YouTube, then that is our YouTube QR code, and also our YouTube channel is youtube.com/Dream Chasers Radio. So let's go over some things, and I wanted to go over the brain because I think that in the essence of what we need to be thinking when it comes to the law of attraction, it's got everything to do with what you believe. Whatever you believe, that it will come true. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, the concept of the brain believes whatever you give it, suggests that the human brain has a remarkable ability to shape our beliefs and percepts based on the information we provide it. In other words, the thoughts, ideas, and experiences we expose ourselves to influence how our brains interpret and understand the world around us. This phenomenon plays a crucial role in shaping our behaviors, our emotions, attitudes, and overall well being. I'm going to go over this again. This phenomenon, whatever we give the brain, it will do it. It will suggest it. It will take it. It will develop it. It will move forward towards it. So this shapes our behavior, which is your actions. How are you going to play out this whole thing? Is it going to be positive or negative? And now, whatever you give it, it's going to play it out. Law of attraction. It's going to play it out. Negativity, going to play it out. Positivity, it's going to play it out. Whatever you give it. Okay? So, it's going to play out all of this. Let me go back over here to my notes. The brain is an intricate organ responsible for processing incoming sensory information and generating corresponding thoughts and emotions. It continually seeks patterns, meaning, and connections between different stimuli to make sense of our surroundings. However, this process heavily relies on previous knowledge stored within the neurons or the neural networks of the brain. So, in order to change the neural networks of the brain, I have a trick for you. Whenever you want to receive something new, or you want to understand something new, or you want to relax and meditate, or you want to receive, you're on the receiving end, you want to learn something, you want to relax, or you just don't want to think about anything, you're going to cross your arms and your legs and sit back and relax. Do that and try that right now. You're going to see that it's very difficult for you to think, but it's going to be very easy for you to relax and receive, because that is a brain trick to help you to receive, to learn, to relax, to meditate, to decompose, to de-stress all day. All these things that happen all day, all of these instances where we need to get rid of these things, the stress on our bodies. Cross your arms and your legs like so, legs and arms crossed, and just sit back and relax. That's going to de-stress you. That's going to help you to learn, and it's also going to help you to clear out and focus right here on the prefrontal cortex. And that prefrontal cortex is ready to receive at that moment, helping you to actually learn. So if you put on a learning something, a video or something like that, or even affirmations, you cross your legs and your hands and you sit back and you relax, your prefrontal cortex is not receiving, and your neurons in your brain are building new pathways so that you can begin to change your mind. Boom, there is the trick I told you I was going to give you. Okay, neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt. That is what this is. That trick, crossing your arms and your legs, sitting back and relaxing, is a neuroplasticity trick to help you to focus, to de stress, to receive, to learn, to relax, all of that. That's what that trick is. It's so simple, yet will you do it? I do it all the time, all the time, all the time. Okay, so one key factor underlying this phenomenon of neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change its structure and function in response to experience throughout the person's lifetime. So when you have something great happen, like what happened to me, my brain is like, yes. So it has begun to build new neurons, new pathways. Oh, I need to learn this. I need to learn that. I need to learn this. I need to learn that. So I have been sitting with my arms and my legs crossed for days. Learning different things because I want to make sure that I take DuPont network and take it to the next level, which is up. Okay, I want to take it up. When individuals repeatedly expose themselves to particular ideas or engage in specific activities, their neural pathways strengthen or weaken accordingly. So, if we are in a positive atmosphere and we're always moving forward, surrounding ourselves with people who are in a positive atmosphere and they are positive and they're moving forward and they're learning, that is where you are. However, if you are always placing yourself or you find yourself in a negative situation, always going down, always feeling like there's no hope, then there is going to be a negative connotation to that and it's going to weaken your neural pathways. So, this is where we need to begin to think about moving up. Begin to believe you're moving up. Begin because your brain will figure out how to get you from here to there, but you have to begin to do that. You can't be, oh, woe is me. This is always happening to me. All of that, whenever that happens, you got to catch that. You have to catch that. You have to catch it because guess what? Everybody goes through something, guys. The wars in different countries, these people, man, I feel so bad. It's like they have these negative things around them, these wars, is people passing away around them, and they don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Those neural pathways that are being built are so traumatic in their minds that it's horrible, and they're going to be PTSD for the rest of their lives. uh, it's hard to come out of that. It's going to take a lot more to get them out of that. That's why they have counseling. That's why there's going to be a lot of different generations of people who are affected by all of these things that are happening now. And I feel so bad because it's like you're in that situation. What can you do? Can you believe in a positive? You could. It's gonna be super hard. It will be super hard. So my prayers go out to them and all the people who will find themselves in a tragic situation. My prayers are with you. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you have to begin, if you are still alive, you have to begin to believe that it can only get better and that you have to strive for life, a better life, a easier life, a more simple life, a more prosperous life, whatever that may be, whatever you strive for, the simplest things, the easiest goal that you can attain, build upon that, and then build upon that, and it'll grow. It's just I do pray for you guys. Um, the basic thing and the most basic thing about the brain is that it does whatever you put into it. Whatever you give it, whatever you give it, that is what you will be. That is what you will go towards. And let me see here. I have a lot of different information here and I'm going through everything. Wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm bringing up some old notes, guys, from this week. So I wanted to let you guys know that in the Amazon store that we have, amazon.com/shop/ Yaya Diamond, or you can go ahead and just scan the QR code in the corner. We do have these two books. It's the law of attraction, the idiot's version, complete idiots, or you have The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And either book is great. Either book, I've read both. Um, the law of attraction is based on the idea that everything in the universe is made up of energy, including our thoughts and emotions. It's so mystical that I couldn't wrap my mind around it when I first heard it. But understanding that the brain acts on whatever you give it, now I can get it. Now I understand it. Now I know that thoughts do become things because thoughts are patterns in the brain where the brain begins to go, how can I do that? So it's not so much a law of attraction, this mystical thing that that we're doing and the hocus pocus wooga wooga booga. No, it's it's taking your brain and its basic function. Give me a second. Which is whatever you give it. It's like Google. You type in something in Google, you type in anything in Google, what happens? You press enter. Where does it take you? That is your brain. Your brain is like Google. Google is like your brain. Pattern off of the brain is Google because the brain was here first. Okay? All right? So you pattern your thoughts around the concept that whatever you feed it and you press enter, you will get it. And your brain will move towards it, the solutions that you have presented the question for. That is the law of attraction. It's simple. Whatever you question your brain to do, regardless of whether it's positive or negative. If you're always saying how life is negative, then you will see and beget and draw towards and always be aware of the negative. I'm not saying negative is not going to be there. What I'm saying is, what are you seeing? What are you surrounding yourselves with? What is the primary goal of your life? Because whatever you're telling your brain, that is what it's searching out. It's like, okay, you go to a car dealership and you want a yellow Hyundai. All of a sudden, before you even get to the dealership, all you see on the road are yellow Hyundais. Am I right? Okay. Imagine the yellow Hyundais being a negative connotation in your brain. You're always talking negative. It's always terrible. Your life is horrible. What is it that you always see? Like those yellow Hyundais that weren't there before, now are there. It's the same concept. All the negative things that weren't there before, now you see it because your brain is picking it out. It's going for a pattern. It's going for a concept. It's going towards a goal. The goal is to be negative, just like the goal would be to buy a yellow Hyundai. That's what your brain does. So if your brain does that, let's demystify The Secret. Let's demystify the law of attraction. Think better thoughts. Think better thoughts. Have better goals, like micro goals, little tiny achievable goals that when you succeed on them, and we talked about this, you can reward yourself and be happy. Like that yellow Hyundai, you want that yellow Hyundai to represent happiness. I'm not saying there's not another car on the road because there are other cars on the road, and they may represent sadness, and they may represent depression, and they may represent a lot of different things, but you're giving your brain something to focus on, a new pattern. And that is basically what we need to do. We need to give our brains something different. so that you can take an inspired action towards that and not towards the negativity. That, my friends, is the law of attraction for beginners. If you haven't had that concept, if you um, don't know about that yet, then, for me, I'm going to say that you need to go back and check out the videos that I've made on the law of attraction. I will put that in I guess I will make a separate playlist for that so that it'll be easy for you guys to find that. And I'll do that on YouTube right when I'm finished today. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is always a pleasure to be here at 8 a.m. I have some shows coming up. So tomorrow's show, let me go ahead and go and get this because I sat here last night and I made a lot of different shows, and I have um, come up with a pattern of things that I believe will help us all. So today's, of course, the law of attraction for beginners, and we are done for the day. Um, Tomorrow will be resolution, setting yourself up for success, and all next week except for Monday will be resolution. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with a live call in on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will give the number for the call in at that time. And then we will have a live answering your questions. So if you have any questions for me, now is the time to begin to ask, so that I can gather these questions and answer some of the questions on my question show that I have next week, Friday. And then the following show will be on the 2nd of January, and that will be how to keep your resolution. And we are going to go into that for that week, how to keep our resolutions, because this year has been nothing but a resolution for me. And the end of the year, I am now the CEO of the DuPont, network. I'm just thankful. I'm very excited about it. It's a lot of work, but I'm ready. I've been ready for 2 years, and that's the biggest thing. My visualization has been 2 years, and here I am today. So I want to thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different, and I will see you guys on Tuesday morning, where we're going to be talking about resolutions and how to set them achievably. Okay? All right, guys. Until then, bye.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube.